Hello,
What's up,
breadheads.
bitches?
What's up, breadheads?
Dude, your voice is so croaky, bro. What's going on?
Yeah, I feel like I'm like, hi, Barbie.
Hey, Barbie. Welcome to the Mojo Dojo Casa House.
Yeah, aka Eric's Mercedes Benz. It's 2 a.m. Clearly, I've lost my voice because we've been out on the town all night.
This guy's been singing quite a lot. That's actually why you lost your voice.
Yes, we were roped into going to a karaoke bar nearly 30 minutes ago.
Roped into, you basically begged me to go with you.
Well, I wanted to make sure you drove me home.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I went and I gotta say, there's no cool way for a man to perform karaoke.
1000%. It's a low
Let,
T activity.
there's no not even a cool way. It's like an acceptable way. It's like I think it's completely unacceptable for a man to put a microphone to his mouth unless he's making $1 million.
Yeah, it's not even like the phallicness of it is, and there's also like the act of expression or like as a man, should you really even be trying to entertain? Like,
Yeah, entertaining's for like jesters and village idiots.
yeah, exactly. And that ain't us, right?
Well, that's up to you. I'm just saying. I'm just giving you the blueprint.
This is the recipe.
You
You
can
can
choose.
follow it or not.
You can choose to not do it. Like I'm not gonna hold you against it.
Dude, life is a foot-long sub. You can make it whatever way you want.
That's right. And speaking of doing whatever you want, what songs did you sing today, Ty?
Well, when I visit a karaoke bar, which is few and far between because of the reasons that you just shared, the glizzy microphone, the 1,000-yard stare from everyone in the room, the dazzling graphics on the TV.
I was so mesmerized by the graphics, but it didn't last very long because a girl fucking screaming in my left ear made me want to kill myself and everyone in the room.
Damn.
But
Yeah.
oh, dude, going with coworkers is like a whole other fucking
Dude,
thing.
never go to karaoke with anybody. Go alone.
Ty and I are coworkers, but
Co-host
like
first.
we're co-hosts 1st.
Facts.
We went with like a bunch of other people, and yeah, that can't ever happen again. Like
No.
I can't see
Just
people
shut that down.
sing anything, and I don't want them to like hand me the mic and expect me to continue with them.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not building off of whatever they're doing.
No, dude.
But
I'm pivoting.
I tried. I pivoted into so the rule for me at karaoke is I will not take on the microphone unless I know every lyric of the song, because it's not, as a man, it's even more embarrassing to be fumbling to keep up.
Mm-hmm.
So I picked headlines. I felt like it was the only reasonable answer, and the catalog had a lot of breadth of artists. Like I was like, oh wow, they got Da Baby. But then everything was only like one track. It's like they don't got no deep cuts, where are the deep cuts at?
Yeah, the song selection was very, very mid. No Ice Spice.
No Ice Spice.
No Pop Smoke.
No.
Yeah, it was just hard to. No Sexy Red.
No.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know.
The the newest Drake track they had was from Scorpion. Like 3 or 4 albums ago now.
Yeah, I'm gonna rap for 4 minutes about my fucking estranged child.
Yeah. To my colleagues.
to my colleagues who I have to see on Monday.
No, not happening.
It's not happening.
Karaoke's for the girls.
Karaoke changes how you'll view someone, It's like someone will sing like some fucking horse shit song. What did we hear today? Carrie Underwood.
We heard Carrie Underwhelming.
But like not even like the good ones.
Carrie Underwhelming.
Very underwhelming.
Very whoa.
Yeah, dude, it was like a lot of fucking screaming.
Yeah.
Jesus, dude, my fucking head hurts from that.
People need to find their voice,
Quite
I felt
literally.
like an American Idol judge.
Yeah, dude.
The way I was judging.
Same with me. I felt like the Simon Cowell of the room because I was I was the most sober because I had to drive like all my fucking coworkers home. If I just crashed the car and killed everyone, that would be our entire like team.
It's like finally we can shut down the podcast.
Yeah. No, dude, the podcast would live on. We would just be shut down.
Yeah, you're right.
That's crazy. No one would have the authority to take it down. It would just live on forever.
It cannot, because no one's going to know the password of these accounts.
You'll never guess it.
That's nothing to do with Subway. Yeah,
something much more sinister.
Damn.
Fuck, dude.
So you said that when you hear somebody sing karaoke, that it changes your view of them. So how did it feel? How did you feel about me when I donned the mic tonight?
I mean, it was pretty much expected. Very excited to do a Drake song. Got about like 4 lines into it before you start stumbling over the lyrics. But I thought your duet with another girl was good.
Yeah,
little Rihanna and Drake action.
Yeah, that went well too. And then I did end up adopting the microphone for a share track.
Yeah.
I felt like I hit the notes.
Someone needed to yank the microphone out of that girl's hand.
Yeah, was she not delivering?
No, the other girl. The one that was making my ears bleed.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Why didn't anyone yank it out of her
Dude,
hand?
I get why people get kicked out of clubs now. I want to kick people out of my karaoke room.
Yeah, 100%. Karaoke is meant to be like this welcoming environment where you I don't know, just encourage everyone to do whatever. But this is I have to draw a line here.
Toxic.
Yeah,
for sure. Other than that, I'm having a great time with Eric. I've lost my voice.
I'm happy you're having a great time, man.
I feel it as soon as my voice lowers. I'm like, I enter sandwich artist territory. I'm like, hear me out, okay? Cheese and toasted.
I feel like your voice is toasted.
Oh shit. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, dude. We had some interesting food in the last 72 hours.
I am never eating a happy hour again.
Dude, happy hour meals. If your happy hour starts at 10, that's just leftovers.
Dude,
just leftovers from the kitchen.
You just got their lunch, whatever they didn't sell at lunch rush, they just marked down.
Exactly.
Happy hour is happy meal for an adult.
Yeah. It's just Black Friday.
It's Black Friday every hour. It's Black hour.
Yeah, exactly.
Power hour.
I had a decent prawn cocktail. Honestly, that was the highlight of everything.
I can't believe you went in on that. I think it was the right move though. They're big prawns.
They're big ass prawns.
Jumbo shrimp, if you will.
Exactly. And then what else do we have? Oh, we split a margarita pizza.
Yeah.
We went to Earl's, which is the most underwhelming Vancouver restaurant.
Real dud.
It's kind of like a cactus dupe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like when you buy Yeezys on Alibaba. That's what Earl's is.
It's the Alibaba Cactus Club.
It only exists to not offend anyone ever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If you're going with 20 work people and you don't care to ask what their allergies are or preferences are, you just go to Earl's because they will take care of you.
Yeah.
But everyone will suffer just a little bit.
I felt like it was. I would liken it to Denny's with surf and turf.
Wait, go on that?
Yeah, because it's got a welcoming environment and a lot of booths, and the lighting's not too bright but not too dark.
Yeah, it's not too dark. You can see your colleagues.
You can
really
see everything.
well.
You can see all the pores.
Yeah.
But then they also have a slightly more elevated menu. They're like, yeah, we got the prawn cocktail. The Denny's doesn't have fish, so that's the I guess the differentiator.
Yeah, no fish, and I hope they never introduce that.
Probably not.
But yeah, dude, Earl's pretty mid. Really only exists to simply fill stomachs and then you get out. You know what I mean?
No. Yeah.
Even the drinks were kind of funky.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan. I just drank the house pale ale.
Yeah, I had a bottled Corona.
That's a very safe move.
Yeah, that's the go-to when you don't recognize the breweries. It's how is this an Earl's restaurant, but I don't know the microbrews?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. They're gaslighting you.
Exactly.
But the bottled beer at a restaurant's a very safe play because not even the fluid or the air within the confines of the bottle has touched the air or anything else in the restaurant. It's been completely protected.
Yeah, I know.
Until it comes to your table.
It's completely sealed off by anything that the restaurant can do. You know what I mean? It's its own little quarantine.
Mm-hmm. It's really interesting that in restaurants bottled beer is even an option because it's it's not
insulting to the restaurant.
It is a little bit, right? Because it's no other manufactured goods. It's just on the menu. It's not you'd be could I get a Snickers bar with dinner? And they bring it to you and unwrap the tip of it. Why is it that bottled beer has made the menu?
Yeah, it's actually a good question.
They're oh yeah, we got Pop-Tarts,
Mm-hmm. It probably just it just probably takes way more equipment to brew beer there. They're not gonna a restaurant's not gonna also ferment wine in the back.
Right. I guess so. It's a specialty.
It's specialty.
But The thing is, I don't think that brewing beer is that much more difficult than like making bread or pizza dough or
I think you're
other
right because I've been to restaurants that have their own beer, and those are usually really good.
usually, yeah,
I mean,
for
even
sure.
I guess even Cactus Club technically has their own beer,
It's probably
right?
just like a Molson Canadian though.
Yeah, like a longboard lager. You know
Oh
what I
hell
mean?
yeah!
Like, what is that?
Damn, I don't know. I can't believe they still use that name though. That needs a rebrand.
Yeah, dude,
We're
longboards.
in a post longboard society.
I haven't seen a longboard in like 3 years.
They've been zapped from my memory until this moment. I completely forgot they existed. I'm more of a
Maybe they never
shortboard.
did.
Maybe they didn't. Damn. Something to think about, eh?
Yeah, dude. We need to Google when was the last longboard
Last sighting.
made. Yeah, exactly. Um, what else do we do? We're kind of going in like reverse order.
That's okay.
What
That's
did
okay.
what did
Run
we
it
do
back.
before karaoke today?
I think
Oh,
we
juice
just
bar,
juice bar, yeah.
dude. Classic natty wine activation. You can always catch us at juice bar. You know what I mean? Shout out to the homies.
We got a foot long bottle of wine.
We actually did got yeah. Was that a like
It was
liter
like
and a
it
half?
was like a party stuff. I've never seen a wine bottle that big on a table.
Me neither.
It looked like
I couldn't even lift it.
that's not true. I didn't try. But I could have if I
You
tried.
would have pulled your hamstrings.
My hamstrings.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You gotta activate the core, my guy.
Oh,
Activate those glutes.
dude, I don't do ham. I don't pull strings.
Yeah.
Well, the bottle was like if you took a normal wine bottle and then you applied the free transform feature to it and then stretched that thing out a little
Mhm.
bit. Real long neck. It was like the giraffe of wine bottles.
It really was. And it was really good.
It was good.
I'm just curious what the cost of that was because I've purchased that same bottle
Mm-hmm.
in the 750 milliliter,
Mm-hmm.
and that was like $70.
Ooh, so that big one's gonna probably run like 200 then.
Yeah, our boy who bought that really blessed us. I think he bought like 3 or 4 bottles.
I tried to offer him money and he didn't want it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't drink that much because I'm driving, but
Mhm.
I drank for free the entire night.
Oh yeah, I didn't spend it. The only time I spent money was when we got greasy pizza.
Oh yeah, we did bookend the the juice bar activation with some greasy pizza from Hot Pie. Some colleagues found us in there, and then
Oh yeah,
I had to turn around with like a mouthful of pizza, being like, "Oh,
yeah.
hey."
I was like wiping the ranch sauce off the table and licking my fingers.
I was in a low point
Not the move.
in my night, but
I'm familiar with that move though. It's a very Subway move, you know. Collect all
mhm.
the sauce,
Yeah,
scoop it up.
the ring finger like into the paper, scraping off the sauce
Yeah,
into the mouth.
yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, that's not bad. I almost called him a barista. The pizzaiolo
Pizza.
had like bleach blonde hair, like a brown guy, but with like blonde hair.
Yeah, it was kind of cool looking.
Yeah, and he had like the apron and the hat going.
Yeah,
It was a lot going
it's like I
on.
want white sauce on top, you know.
Yeah, and then
And
his
you got a
like
little Grano Pandano up there.
yeah, and then his identical but really much shorter friend came out of the back. Did you see that?
Yeah, yeah.
um,
Funny.
yeah, dude. Um,
What a
they make a
scene.
mean pizza over there. Actually, it's probably the worst pizza I've ever had. To be
If by
honest,
mean you mean it's bullying
it's
my
mean to me.
stomach,
Yeah.
yeah, that's so mean to me. I feel like crap.
So yeah, I mean, I feel fine because I needed some food in order to like, you know, there's a phrase in Croatian that directly translates to become myself. I need to become myself.
What's the phrase?
Da dođem sebi.
Dojem sebi?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how you would translate that in English other than to find oneself, or something,
That's
but
beautiful.
in the moment.
Yeah, I get that. You know how
Yeah.
like if okay, I'm gonna imagine two sandwiches, okay? The
Okay.
first one is a freshly made foot long. Sauce is drizzled on the bread. The second one is a foot long where the sauce has sat for a few minutes and it has blended with the bread. They have fused, it has marinated with it.
Mhm.
Which of those two do you think will have a more intense flavor?
Interesting. Probably the first one because it's separated.
Interesting. I was hoping you'd answer the second one to help support my argument.
To stimulate conversation.
Yeah. Can
Okay.
you change your answer?
Let's say the second one.
Yeah, it's totally the second one. I agree. A more saturated flavor. Why do you think that is? Because the sandwich allowed the sauce to be together. They became a more saturated version of themselves. I love thinking about that, like the richness of identity and how you can become more of you by just like stimulating the aspects of you that you want to be. It's kind of the same idea, as your little Croatian proverb. Exaggerate it.
Yeah.
And then you will become it.
Interesting. Well, that girl at karaoke became a really exaggerated version of herself that I
Carrie
never want to see
Underwood.
again. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I'm still trying to like get over that.
There's a lot of process.
That was like T minus fucking 60 minutes ago.
Yeah. And I'm still uncomfortable. I feel a little violated.
Yeah, as soon as the lights came on, we just left the room.
I bolted. Dude, you were like a kilometer away before I even grabbed my bag.
Yeah.
So this guy needs to get as far away from here as possible.
Absolutely. Yeah, what else do we do? I mean, you ate a pizza in my car. It was pretty funny.
Oh shit! I'm sorry I didn't ask. I didn't even think of that.
It was funny because you were walking with a pizza, and then we got in my car, and I just looked over, and you were holding a paper plate with a slice of pizza dripping onto the plate. I was like, oh fuck.
Hey man, it's clean in here. I did not get a drop on this leather
Oh, I
seat.
know. Yeah, you did great. What did we do? Oh, on Wednesday, went to Maxine's.
Oh yeah, that was an okay activation.
That was interesting. They didn't have enough like space for two or for like a big ass group like ours. We had like at least 30 people.
Mm-hmm.
So there was like the whole patio we took over, and then the party room.
To be this popular, what a curse.
I know. So we took over like an L shape of the back of the restaurant, which probably accounted for like 40% of the total square footage. Like we had probably 70% of the tables of the restaurant.
I felt so bad for like the old couples inside that were like on a date, and
I know
I had such like a gnarly bad energy that I was
me too. I was
not really controlling in that room.
That's right.
As soon as I saw the shaft machine, I was like, all bets are off. I gotta go see what's going on there.
Yeah, I was a little bit cranky. I'm not gonna lie. I had a bit of a headache, and yeah, I was making like weird conversation with people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I didn't really know what to say.
I had shuffled the name tags around me to suit my
Is that you're gonna sit next to me?
To suit my preferred seating arrangement.
That's smart.
I was like, I'm not gonna like suffer through this with this other person. I'm just gonna move them.
That was so smart of you.
Yeah, that's why you get there early, folks.
You know what though? Like you could have been moved there in the first place, so you might have just undone someone else's devious work.
No, there's no way. People would be fucking frothing their mouth to sit next to me.
Right. Hey, you know what we did do? Okay, somehow Eric and I have been hanging out together almost straight for 72 hours.
Literally, there's like only like a 6-hour break.
Yeah, I've slept for 6 hours in the last 3 days. But the most interesting thing that we did today, Eric, it was we took a pizza making class.
Oh,
yeah, we are proprio Italiano now, familia.
We are the pizzaolos.
We are the pizzaolos. So next stop, pizza sub territory. All right.
That's right. Oh man,
Damn.
it was fun, dude.
Was so
I actually
fun.
enjoyed that a lot.
I gotta figure out how. I went to Old Faithful shop in Gaston to try to find a dough making book today. So I want to just like make my own pizza now. I'm inspired.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can totally do that.
Apparently, it's been done.
It's been done. Yeah, we got to make our own pizzas. Everyone else in the class didn't have the foresight to ask about like other toppings.
I know.
They simply saw the bins and were like, "Oh, I guess everyone's making pepperoni."
Yeah.
But we're like, "Wait, we know there's vegetables here.
Yeah, there's no way there's just red sauce.
Yeah, where's the veggie bin? Imagine you're a sandwich artist, like you order a pizza sub, does the cheese and pepperoni, and then just like moves to the cash register.
Yeah, you'd be like, no,
hold up,
send this back.
Yeah, back it up. But choo, back it up.
Right? No one ever asked though at Subway. Like I've never been like, what's on the secret menu? You know, like I've never even like engaged them in that way. Like because it seems like they've played all their cards. You know, they're like, I'm all in. It says Subway, and they lay their cards face up, and they want you to trust that is all they got cooking. I bet you under the hood in the back they got some freakier options. You know that they're saving for the employees or the beta testers or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. There's something back there that I want to know.
I want to get in on that.
It could be an infectious disease.
Yep.
Or like mushrooms, you know? You never know.
That could be one and the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know. But the pizza was good. Learn to stretch the dough So people who like toss the dough, purely performative, we learned.
Yeah.
However, that's the first thing we did.
Because it's all a part of the tradition.
Yeah, it's called foreplay. You know, Italians understand what foreplay is, but us Canadians need to work on that, you know?
That's true. You gotta like work it a little bit, you know? Make some magic.
Yeah, exactly. You
gotta tease it a bit.
Yeah, you know, give it some sweet talk, you know, maybe slap it a little bit.
Yeah.
Slap the dough.
Really get your fingers in there.
Exactly. Get your fingers in there. Do a little backhand tap. Yeah, mine turned out really great. I stretched the shit out of it. It was very, very thin, very thin.
So the trick with making your own pizza dough is that after the stretch, you want to make sure you maintain a little jiggle, right? You want to make sure that that pizza can still like wiggle.
Yeah, you want to get it off the board. That's
the tough part. Yeah, you want to be able to. It's got to be movable. If it's sticking, then it's already dead.
I mean, they saved mine. They resurrected mine.
Yeah, a little extra.
Mine was a little stuck.
What do they call their weird corn powder? Spirulina.
Semolina.
Semolina. What is semolina? Is that just
the name of my first daughter, probably?
Oh, cool.
It's kind of a good name, right?
It's a great name. It's actually quite pretty.
Yeah.
Semolina. Interesting. Yeah, so you want a little wiggle. If not, that thing's gonna get stuck in the oven and you'll never see it again. It'll be a charred pie. But that was not the case for Eric or I. I think we both had just the right jiggle. We learned to twerk it.
That's right. You need a little bit of jiggle. What'd you put on yours?
Okay, so I wanted to freak out just like you. So hopped in the veggie section, grabbed some yam, some mushroom, some kale, and then I went a cream-based sauce, and the thing was fine. How about you?
Fine, eh?
It was fine, yeah.
Yeah, mine was tomato sauce base, some cherry tomatoes, some mushrooms, pepperoni, mozzarella, some grana padano.
Oh yeah.
And a drizzle of olive oil.
Oh yeah.
Salt and pepper.
Oh yeah. A little chili flake action.
Hell yeah. The fact that it hit with salt and pepper, like in that Subway though.
Dude, yeah, I was salt baying it. I was like, I get it now. The spreadage is so much better when you salt bay it.
Yeah, dude. I think, like, I didn't really try. I don't think I tried yours, right?
No, I didn't share.
Mine was so good.
Mine was so good too.
Yeah, I loved it.
It makes me realize that like pizza making and sandwich making are not too different. They're two sides of the same foot long. And the reason for that is because no matter what you add to a pizza, there's a good chance that it's going to work together. Is that a DoorDash guy?
This DoorDash guy with pizza?
No way. Dude, getting DoorDash to do the pizza is crazy because there's usually a guy on staff already doing that. So they're like supplementing their existing pizza delivery driving network.
Do you think like the delivery people at like Domino's, when like a DoorDash guy walks in, they think like, oh my god, AI's taking our job?
Kind of, right? Like, get out of here. We don't want you here.
Yeah.
Stay to these parts. Or do you think they're like, oh nice, I can I'm not overworked tonight, you know?
Oh, maybe, yeah. Don't need to, use my personal gas to get there.
Right. They're probably not as compensated for that at Big Domino's.
Big Domino's definitely not paying for that shit.
Big D's.
Any other topics?
That's everything, King. I feel like it's 2:30 in the morning that we're recording this, but we wanted to come through the Redheads on a Friday night, despite me losing my voice, and we're on demon time at this point. So
yeah, I mean, can you believe that? I mean, most artists, as soon as their voice starts to fade, they call it and they drink some lemon tea with honey, and you don't hear from them for a week. But Ty's here in the booth, burning the midnight oil, burning the midnight garlic oil with us, and
garlic. Damn, it's all for you heads.
Exactly. So, Redheads, thank you for listening. Catch you on Tuesday.
Ciao.